Good evening and welcome to Authentic Reality Now. Welcome. This is December 13th, 2017, and we're going to discuss a little bit about the age of quantum awareness. Some words that you've been hearing: awareness is just knowledge, awareness is enlightenment, light is knowledge, knowledge is power and connection. So we are speaking specifically and addressing that and giving you a few pointers. This is the season of love and light. Despite what you may believe, I want you to start looking beyond the obvious, waking up to authentic connection. December is the month of many traditions. You have holy days, holidays, observances, remembrances, memoriams or memorials, traditions of men, traditions of religion. Many of the traditions of religion which are solely instituted by men, not based in anything that is in line with the authentic truth and word of the true source. Source, who is creator, who is God, who is all that is, who is the consciousness above every conscious, and creates and continues to create and provide. We're in a place that no one has ever been before. We're in an age, an era, and don't think this is the end of the world. End of an age is an end of a time period and a specific power structure that is physically, mentally, emotionally prevalent in sentient kind. So don't get it all twisted and think New Age mumbo jumbo. Not at all. Traditions of connection to God, Source, Spirit, Light, happiness, love, laughter, honoring the gift of life is called a birthday. There is no commandment against it. I have studied all the ancient religions, everything, for more than 30 years, for universities and with rabbis and people abroad, learning directly and examining ancient texts, scrolls, and many other things too numerous to go into today. But right now, I want you to understand what your connection is for. When you have been one who was given the gift of life, a child, an offspring, natural or adopted, you have three main purposes: stewardship, guidance, and love is the identifying mark that you actually are seriously involved with source, and understanding that you are not to make a carbon copy of yourself, but that you are to meditate and be led in how to help this child, this creation, to blossom and be a vital, loving contributor to the complete global community, not just a race or a religion. Okay. Beware. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Frightened, fearful. Do you really understand the FBI? What is FBI? Fear-based initiatives. Some of the common little buzz phrases you will find if you examine your daily news, your career path, many of the things that you view and see day in and day out. Don't just be sold out to the O's. What are the O's? Obvious outside sources. Things like keep them focused on war, hatred, division, enemies. Every violent distraction reinforces hatred. These are the propaganda of the FBI. Keep them waiting for a savior, a supernatural hero. Tell them it's demonic to look within. Send subliminal messages of darkness and hell. Orchestrates chaos and racial discrimination. Tell them anything that's different from what you say is New Age mumbo jumbo. Oh, no visions allowed. If they see things, give them pharmaceuticals to dull the senses. Make sure the children remain angry, distant, and rebellious. Send minorities to prison. Kill them if they voice any complaints. We are the law. Our system requires millions of mindless physical specimens to continue lining our coffers. What the FBI wants to do is steer your mind, your thoughts, your money, your actions, and your life into the realms that help the super rich, that propagate so many things that further separate people into class systems. Remember, when all else fails, they'll just play the blame game. The blame game. Age old. Beware of the most cruel groups. What is the most cruel of all the groups? Fear-based religious corporations. Why do they exist? Your belief system and the authentic truth of our Creator have separated. And you know what? You love the camaraderie. You're so accustomed to it. You know it isn't correct. You know they don't even follow what they teach and preach, but you stay because you like it. You love the singing. You love the dancing. You love the culture. Even though your connection to God or source or creator, whatever your brand of religion labels as the authentic one, even though that is sorely lacking. So right now, I want you to think about a fire. If there is a fire, you want to save yourself. So I want you to pull that fire alarm in your system. You are in grave danger. Stop. Sound the alarm. You are under the influence of the FBI. Fear-based initiatives that have been intertwined in every aspect of your life on earth. Go home. Go within. Ask to receive authentic truth and nothing else. I regret to inform you, what you're experiencing is an evolution, not an evolution. I repeat that. I regret to inform you, what you're experiencing is an evolution, not an evolution. An evolution into authentic truth. Perform your due diligence now. Check everything out. Don't take someone's word for one particular biblical passage or doctrine. Look it up. Find out. Compare the sources. Pray. Evolution. Let's look at evolution. Now here you are with me. Your demeanor has really changed. You have now joined those pawns of the fear-based crowd. It was so subtle, very subtle. In search of God the Creator, you entered this religious path that elevated you as the chosen or told you how superior you are. You actually believe following a ministry of hatred is going to get you into what you perceive as heaven, a glorious afterlife. Are you following the way of truth, love, and light? Did you ever search within yourself, or did you take the O's, obvious outside sources, without question? There are many ancient texts that were erroneously translated and contain grave errors. Now we see that today. I love the discourse and the disclosure that's coming forth in every arena of life. So you get an opportunity to view so many things. I see. It's time for us to shed some much needed light on you. You, my friend, are really just a separatist. There are 5 key statements, so just listen. This is a very important message for you. So I brought my little friend